Okay, we're going to start the process of calling ChatGPT. I'm going to run MSN Recorder Max to record the event, full screen, and capture the video file name. Control C so I can place it in my notes. We're going to start by viewing a message concerning US backtest that will expire within 30 days. And here I have some notes that I already made an outbound call, and therefore I can delete this message, which I delete now. And then one other thing that I want to run is PSAR, which is problem step recorder, making sure that it is set up to 999 screenshots. So I upgraded 25 default to 999, start recording, and now I'm going to view the next message. Fun AI expert, copy to the clipboard buffer, and then open my notepad to paste it in the notepad. Another thing that I forgot to do is to paste the video file name, which I wanted to paste in my notepad, but I forgot about that. To retrieve the video file name, I can always go back to my video subfolder where these videos are stored and look at the bottom. You see the video file that has not been closed yet because it's in progress. Pretend that I want to rename it, just to copy it, Control C to the clipboard buffer, and then paste it in my notes here, Control V, and file, save. Fun AI expert is the account that I need to log into. So I want to copy to the clipboard buffer. But before I continue with that, I wanted to demonstrate also the concept of a halo hat that I'm going to wear just now, just to demonstrate how it works. So occasionally, this is the halo hat, and you have a snap button to snap this bib to the back of this halo hat. So together it forms creates a complete halo around the head of the fisherman or the operator or the auditor, in that case me, where you have a vanity phone number and a domain name, pairs, one pair at the top, another pair on the sweatband, and a third pair on the bib. The bib is also a mask that can be elevated and cover the nose in case that one wants to wear it as a mask, and otherwise one can wear it as a bib. In case you eat something, it won't be falling right into your food. And with this note, I'm going to make it a bit smaller and proceed with our topic, which is preventing the expiration of the Fun AI Expert account. So I mark the Fun AI Expert account, edit, copy it to the clipboard buffer, and now I will try to open another log into it. So start another entry to Gmail. And now that I'm logged into it, I need to switch to another account. So I select add another account, use another account, and paste the account name. Now I need to enter the password, save and skip, and not now. Then review the messages. Notice that I got one message on June 13, and another one in August, which is about 2 months later. So we can mark them all for deletion and delete them. Then I want to navigate to voice, make an outbound call to ChatGPT. Hi, I'm ChatGPT, an AI assistant. Just so you know, our conversation will be reviewed for safety. I continue with OpenAI's terms and privacy policy. So, how can I help you today? Help me analyze the potential use of Fun AI Expert. Fun AI Expert. Primarily education, where it will make AI fun and enjoyable for students to learn about it. I'm focusing on university students, and a project that we, the instructors, gave to the students is to create a website with an AI caller. So, 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 yes, it it is not an AI crawler. It is an AI caller. CALLER, like a phone call. Exactly. So the idea is to uh, use VAPI voice API to get a phone number that will be an AI caller that one can call it and it can reply, and it can also make outbound calls to promote a business or for telemarketing. Yes, so they have got so far, and each group made an AI caller and and made a hyperlink on the website. That is what we haven't done yet, and this is what I would like to get from you. Can you tell me what kind of additional things can be done? Sounds good, but it's hard to do. Yeah, there were several areas that with templates that were offered by VAPI. So the students picked up a template, for example, real estate or dental office, and tried to focus in on it. It is more a matter of finding a user that is interested. For example, if I'm a student that is interested in real estate, try to find a real estate agency that is interested to deploy it and use it and work with them. Yes, because when I spoke to the dentists, and usually they are reluctant, they're not, they're afraid of using AI, and that is a problem. Yeah, they say that they don't feel that it is reliable, sufficiently reliable, and it has too many problems as of now to adopt it. And it's not their bottleneck. Several excuses not to get involved with it.
You could also offer ongoing support or a pilot program to demonstrate the AI's capabilities without a major commitment. Showing how it can alleviate their pain points, like freeing up staff for more complex tasks, could help change their minds. Would you like more ideas on how to build their confidence?
Uh, um, I tried it with the city of Coral Gables, for example, and they are reluctant to use it because they're afraid that it will only generate more work for them, and they're already overburdened with work. No, also there is a security. I'm trying to develop a method of auditing the AI to give them confidence that it is not going to harm them. They're also concerned that it is too ambiguous and it hallucinates too much, and for various other reasons they are afraid of using AI. No, the problem is more they're concerned about users, that users will do something rash that will lead to negative results. So I'm trying to develop audit trail methodology that will, so to speak, vaccinate the organization against users making foolish decisions using AI and harming the organization. I'd like to tell you how I am currently developing it because the problem right now is that I'm not sure myself how to do that. So the key that I figured out right now is to have just a clear record of how people actually are using it and then analyze after the fact what they are doing so that we can figure out what is to figure out various policies, what is good and what is not, and so on. No, the problem is that right now I'm not sure what is high risk and what is not. So for that reason, I'm developing a way to record surveillance, like a video surveillance from multiple sources to document how people are in fact using AI. For example, I'm calling now 800 Chat GPT, which is an AI caller, and I document everything that I'm doing in multiple ways. No, I'm not at the point of analyzing even. I'm at the point of just discussing what exactly it will be done. So, for example, as I am talking to you, I am also recording my interaction with a screen recorder, a webcam, and PSAR problem step recorder executable. So three different simultaneous recording all within the computer. Can you review it? Furthermore, I'm recording it on two different locations. One location is the local device, like a local laptop, in various subfolders, and then I also upload it to the cloud using the Google Drive. So in total, there are six copies: three local copies on the laptop, and three more local copies on Google Drive. Exactly. So first of all, find out how is AI being used before you make up policies that are senseless. And then once we find out how, starting from myself, how do I use AI and document it and evaluate it, and little by little get familiar with it so that I can construct various policies about future use of AI. No, I would like to tell you how I'm doing it now and how and the challenges that I have. For example, I'm at the point that I got a message from Google Voice that my Google Voice number will expire within 30 days unless I make an outbound call. So I'm going to make an outbound call to an AI caller like 800 Chat GPT. Yes, so that's exactly what I'm doing. So I log into this account. This is called the went to trial account. I enter the password and then I check the email. I save it so I won't have to re-enter it every time. And then I go to the email and check the email to see if I can delete some outdated messages, which I can. In this case, I got a couple of messages from Google telling me that there is a security alert because I signed in from a new computer and that Google Voice number will expire in 30 days. So since I'm making an outbound call to you, 800 ChatGPT, I delete it and I'm proceeding to the Google Voice to see if I can make an outbound call. And I record it in three different ways. I record it with MSN Recorder Max, which is a screen recorder, with Pixar Problem Step Recorder, which is a second way, and thirdly, I record it with a webcam. So, in this way, if an organization implements this risk strategy, the organization will have very good audit trails in terms of who used a certain AI, in this case, myself using 800 ChatGPT, and exactly what they did, keystroke by keystroke, screenshot by screenshot, documented by Pixar exe, problem step recorder executable, as well as by the screen recorder, and stored locally on this PC, laptop, as well as on the Google Cloud for this specific account. Another dimension today, in addition to recording by the computer and within the computer, augment it further by recording outside the computer with the Meta glasses and stream it live to Facebook so I can have people from around the world open it to the public and invite people from around the world to comment on this approach for the audit trail, namely multiple internal recordings in addition to out of the computer recording, such as recording from a phone and also from Meta smart glasses and streaming it to Facebook or something like that and gather the feedback of other people in case the computer hangs up and I get the blue screen of death and the computer records wouldn't work because the computer is hung up, the Meta glasses and the phone will continue to work and document the event. So it will be surveillance from within the computer and outside the computer going on simultaneously so that if something happens to the computer and the internal recording methods won't work, it will be documented by the external recording method and can be analyzed in real time because it will be streaming real time to YouTube. Yes, there is one more area that I call a halo hat, sweatband, and bib approach, which is putting an imprint that identifies the users by name, for example, like a vanity phone number and a domain name of the user. So when it is implemented on a large scale, the image of the user's face will include a message, or a user will wear a badge, like policemen have to wear a badge with their name on it. So the video that is captured will include not only the face of the user in a video conference, but also the ID of the user's phone number, the user's domain name, if the users have a unique domain name. Like in my case, I have a hat, a fishing hat that I'm wearing right now with the halo ads of a domain name and a website, WizMoreBiz. So not only everybody can see what I'm doing, they can also contact me by calling my number in real time as I am being as I am streaming it on Facebook with a Google Smart Meta glasses with the Meta glasses. Okay, let's focus then on the last point of the halo hat effect and streaming it live with the ability to have a hyperlink on the video. On YouTube, for example, have a card or an end of a session, a note, so somebody can click on the description on the card, on the URL of the description, and be ported to a website of the user. In this case, the website will be wizmore.biz, and in it have the app that enables calling free, like WhatsApp. On the website, there will be a hyperlink that viewers can click on the hyperlink and it will dial the user's number and they can converse with the users using the WhatsApp application, free video conference around the world. How much will that increase the engagement and make the viewers familiar with the streamer, so that the streamer will have a bigger following on YouTube, for example, on social media, and raise the engagement about the discussion. For example, with more biz has to do with a wizard providing more business to organization. What do you think?
Visit your website, you're creating a more interactive and personalized experience. This can help build a stronger connection with your audience and potentially increase your following. Plus, offering a free communication channel like WhatsApp can make it easier for viewers to reach out and engage in real-time conversations. It sounds like a solid strategy to boost engagement and create a dynamic
Yes, and I would like more for you to understand what I want to do, which is to create a video conference around this idea. For example, this audit trail idea of having multiple surveillance videos, some of them within the computer and some of them outside the computer, and discuss it in real time with people that are already viewing the live stream either on YouTube using a Zoom. I live stream it as well as using the Meta glasses, a separate live stream on Facebook, both of which will have a hyperlink to click on to create a WhatsApp app and make a video conference, stream live video conference of about up to about 8 people for WhatsApp and maybe 30 or 40 or more people for Zoom, and have a live discussion if some surfers around the world join the conversation. What do you think? Is it a good idea or not? Okay, so this conversation is over, and at this point we are ready to make another call to ChatGPT. So I'm pressing that, make another call, and try to document it.
Hi, I'm ChatGPT and AI assistant. Just so you know, this conversation may be reviewed for safety. By continuing this call, you agree to open.
Help me discuss my methodology of creating an audit trail that is extremely detailed and demonstrates how one can use AI and document it in such detail that will enable people to decide what will be a good policy to keep to control the AI, making sure it doesn't have negative results, such as people committing suicide or doing other negative activities.
Got it. You want to discuss de- Got it. You want to discuss detailed methodologies for auditing carry systems to ensure they let's dive into it.
Yes, so there was a documentation recently that some families sued uh, OpenAI because their child listened to OpenAI, and they claimed that OpenAI encouraged the child to commit suicide, and the child killed himself. And now the family, is suing OpenAI. Yes, the question is how to prevent it and use auditing policies that will highlight red flags and will inform the families before it becomes too late. Yes, and this is exactly what I'm doing. I'm developing such policies by multiple recording of an event of people using AI. Multiple recording inside the computer with the software applications such as screen recorder webcam recording, PSR problems, PSR problem. PSR is a problem step recorder executable, a Microsoft utility that is bundled with Windows 11, as well as external recording from a cell phone and smart glasses. Yes.
It sounds so approach to understanding in your methodology.
The next step is to stream it live so people can intervene and can join a conversation, a free video conference in real time, and state their opinion about it. And when somebody does something that has negative connotations, such as talking about committing suicide or other things like that, they can help develop guardrails to prevent it. No, for now, I was just wondering about getting meta glasses and then try to stream my own interaction with the chat GPT and see to what extent people will be receptive to joining the conversation and discussing it.
Engagement and persistence. It's a
Yes, especially since I'm going to do it while I'm teaching a class about introduction to information technologies and AI. So it will be also a lesson for the students and students that cannot participate in the class in the traditional way. I'm teaching online. They will be able to. Uh, I'm teaching online and I'm using Blackboard as a management learning system. But I want to supplement it with this live stream to include people, to provide access to people that are not registered in the class, that currently cannot participate in the class. Yes, and I hope to get new participants that are not registered students to the class and hope that they will provide feedback and enhance the class. They may be having different experiences than myself, and they may provide various ideas that will enhance the class. How do you think I can get people on Facebook Live that when I stream it with the goggles, with the smart glasses to join? Besides my student, of course, I can force the student to join it by telling them to look at my Facebook account at the live stream, and then all 30 of them will can visit it. But how can I get other people that are not registered to my class to participate? That's what I was thinking. Can I get influence? I don't even know any influencers in the area of IT and AI. And I don't know even that there are such influencers. Do you know of any influencers? Okay, it seems like she hung up on me. So, are you still there? Oh, it seems like she hung up on me. So, we are ready to continue uploading this to Google Drive. Folder upload. Paste the folder name and remove the file name. I just want to have the folder name by itself. Upload the folder and keep both the current and the new one. See, this is 2, so I'm going to mark the file as saved with a prefix of X and space. And then the number 2, meaning this subfolder including 2 subfolders. And then file save. And then I want to go back to the Gmail account to delete the Gmail account since I made an outbound call. At this point, I want to stop bizarre problem step recorder, save it, examine it, and then upload it to the Google Drive also. So I'm going to wait until it gives me the option to save the folder. I'm waiting for Pixar to display its message. And now I'm going to save it. Click the save button. Wait for it to display the message soliciting me for the file name. Take the previous file name, paste the new file name over the old one. Before I dealt with Fun AI Expert that will not expire in 30 days, and now I'm going to overwrite it by the current topic, Control V, which is went on trial. Then I'm going to delete it, portion of it that is no longer relevant for the wrong subfolder, all the way to the .zip. Then I want to update the time and the date. I'm going to give it a subscript of the letter A, and then the current time is 7:14. So I'm going to upgrade the 6.42 to 7.14. So far I have in the file name today's date, the day of the week. The time that I started was 6:15 p.m. and the current time is 7:14 p.m. This is a the .zp indicate that this is a zip file. The account name is went on trial, and then an @ to tell me that there is a Gmail account like that, and then the phone number that will not expire in 30 days. At the same time, the file name has internal controls which contain my video file name that it itself also contain the year, the year 2025. After the word my video dash, I have the number 25 that indicates that this is year 2025. 08 indicates that this is the month of August, and finally the 27 indicates that this is the 27th day in the month of August. Following that is the time of the day. The time of the day when the screen recorder, recorder, MSN Recorder Max, start capturing the screens. And actually should have a .mpeg to indicate that this is an MPEG type of file. And after that, some notes about the halo hat and bib face mask ad, and I should add sweatband. So plus sweatband, sweat or headband or sweat head band ads. So there'll be a complete file name, and now I would like to include the path of psar.txt1 in the file name. I want to make sure that it's not too long. And then put a backslash to separate the path from the file name. And now I'm ready to review what I've done. Try to save it. Click the save button, and then click review additional details to see what was the last step that I've taken. It says it's recorded step 186, misstep 2, and other errors. Let's scroll up and see if the last step was 186. And here it is. The last step was indeed 186. And there are various other details that show that are notes about what happened, what Windows did, and so on. This is more for step-by-step notes in addition to what was already written above. So if the user wants even more details about what these screenshots mean, they can read the notes, and they are matched. Like this is, for example, step 182. So if I go to the end, to the supplemental notes, you can see that here is the last step, 186. And as you go down, this is step 1 and step 2, and each step has some notes. Let's go to the last step and see what are the notes for the last step. I wonder if the last step will be, what will be the last step number that will be included here. And this becomes very verbose and consumes very extensive resources. And for that reason, Microsoft may have decided not support it in future editions of Windows, because this audit trail is extremely detailed. And look at this, all the way to the last screen, which is screen number 180 something. So these are very detailed notes. The last one being step number 186. That is quite incredible. So now I'm going to minimize it. since I need to take a break, I'm not going to make another one, but I wanted to paste it in my notes and then go back to Google Drive. Let me see if this is the right account. Yes. I want to go to Google Drive, go to the waffle, select Drive again, click the plus new, folder upload, Control V, and then keep just the folder name and delete the remainder of the information. That is the file name I don't need, just have the folder name and try to upload this folder. I want to verify the entire name from the beginning to end. The path to that folder ends with psar.exe1. So I want to enter and press enter again for upload. Click the upload button and it replies by telling me that it is 29 files have been uploaded. So I'm going to mark an X in front of the file name and the number of 29 at the end, 29, and that includes that part. And now actually I will go to record another folder with Psar, a new recording, just to demonstrate how I'm double checking the videos that I've recorded and review them. So I'm clicking new recording, and now since I'm going to wrap it up, I'm going to go to the camera webcam software to demonstrate what I've done. I've been recording everything with the webcam, so there is an audit trail, a video audit trail of what I was doing. So I'm going to stop this recording right